right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Thursday. I hope you're doing well. Today on the Birth Chart Mastery Workshop, we are going to talk about July's astrology. I am going to put together a special class on that for July 11th. But today in the birth chart class, we're going to take some specific questions on your chart. If you want to, you guys, in my birth chart mastery, bring your questions about July astrology, about the transits that are happening. I want to answer your questions. And on July 11th, I will be doing a whole class on how the July astrology will be impacting you individually too. So if you want to jump onto that, you're not in the birth chart mastery, you can do that, or you can just come to birth chart mastery. Either way. All right, let's see where we go. Regeneration. Go the distance to the sea. Some of you are rising from the dead right now. Okay, so some of you are definitely have been through a lot. This makes me feel a little bit like you have it in you. I think some of you don't know you have it in you to really go this distance. Some of you are going to be moving, all right, maybe to one of the oceans. If you're in the middle of the country, you might be moving out to the oceans in some way or going there for the summer or something like that. But this does feel a little bit like when we have forest fires, they do reinforce nutrients in the ground that brings about new life. Okay. And like if something gets hit by lightning, it's a chemical reaction that makes the ground fertile again, right? There's just all of these different things. So something that had been dead for you or something that had been long gone for you is regenerating, is going to go the distance. This person may be at the sea. Okay. Some of you, it's just about you needing to regenerate after some very, very challenging situation's been going on. All right, so let's see where we go this morning. What is happening? Just saw the Five of Swords. All right, let's see. Keep going. All right, fair enough. This is the Dreaming Way deck. There's a couple of different Dreaming Way decks. This is the Tarot deck. There's a couple of different kinds of Dreaming Way. Okay. Underneath, Nine of Swords, King of Wands, the Hierophant, the Fool. Wow, look at this. Judgment and the Nine of Cups. Okay, I saw it. I got to take it. The Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's some action to be taken here. Some of you are going to be receiving some information about a person who wants a commitment with you. All right. I feel like some of you are going to be getting this information through telepathy or through tarot or whatever, through this message, like long before this person shows up. I feel like you're going to know that your wish is granted. This person is just starting down that path. Okay. But they are going to be taking action. I feel like you kind of are like, oh my God, is this going to work out? Oh my God, is this coming in? Oh my God, I know. What do I need to do to make this happen? And I think the universe is like, you know what? Sit tight, darling. You don't have to do anything. There's no action here. What's action is manifesting based on your own heart's desire. That's the action to take. Also learning telepathy, also being healthier, working on your own stuff, working on your own issues. If this is coming along for a commitment, then you're going to want to be in tip-top shape by the time this person shows up, okay? Or by the time this opportunity shows up. Now, this can be you looking for, opportunities in the world, and there's really the action you need to take is you getting ready to receive these opportunities that are coming in. The Emperor showing up, the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Tower. Boy, getting the Tower these days. Eight of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Chariot, Four of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, then. Some of you are in a relationship or in a situation that is about power and control. And it's time for you to stop worrying so much about the other person. Like, this feels a little bit codependent. It also feels a little bit like you're going to have to rip the Band-Aid off. You're going to have to take action. I think there is some kind of thing that happens, this tower, some kind of external, you're not meant to stay here. Okay. It may burn you to the ground, but you are not meant to stay in this situation. Okay. So you may feel like you have to hurt somebody to walk away from a situation. I think you are walking away from this because you have been doing everything. You have always been the one who's picked up the slack, who's taking care of everything. And I feel like there's just some sense of like failure, like not wanting to admit failure, or not wanting to express failure, or not wanting to fail someone. Which is why I think it's taking you so long to move away from it. All right, let me ask about the Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. There's really slow movement here though, okay? Like, I don't want to say something that's going to hurt another person. The North Node moving into Aries is probably going to be the energy that is going to help you shift into taking some kind of action. Not that you're like, okay, yay, I'm going to hurt somebody. It's more like, don't my needs count? How come I'm the one that's having to do everything? Don't my needs count? And they do. And I just feel like you have been wanting to take this action for a long time. And the shift here is about like, don't my needs count? Is this really working for me? So we talked a while ago about Saturn going in retrograde. And Saturn in retrograde is sort of a moment in time when we're saying like, is this really working for me? You know, you're looking at things and you're looking at all the effort you're putting in and you're like, am I getting out of this what I'm putting in? And I just feel like the answer is no. And I feel like you're seeing that after a long time of soul searching, after a long time, Seven of Pentacles, like I've put a lot of time and effort into this. I keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different result. That's insanity. And I want to move on. The Knight of Cups. I want to move on for my own heart's sake. Two of Pentacles. I'm just weighing, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. So the Tower's coming in here. Six of Swords, moving on. Here's the moving on cards. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. What is the Tower, though? Two of Wands, that was on the bottom of the deck. Death, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Oh, you're making a choice here. Justice, Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So, Justice is blind. I feel like you're making some kind of deal with the universe that says, one more time, this thing happens and I'm out. Like super suddenly. This is Venus. This can be Venus. This is Cancer new moon on the 17th, the same day the North Node shifts into Aries. Cancer new moon is in opposition to Pluto. This is Pluto. And this is Pluto, right? Scorpionic energy. This is Mars, the Tower, but Pluto is the higher octave of Mars. So this is like, okay, endings, but not just endings, like sudden endings. So Cancer new moon is about my heart. I'm planting the seeds for my heart. What is important to me? What's going to make me feel fulfilled? What's going to make me feel loved? What is going to be my wish granted? What is that going to look like? I'm telling the universe, I'm manifesting this new direction. So you shouldn't be surprised that on this day, July 17th, July 22nd, Venus goes retrograde in Leo, square Uranus, which is like a shift in relationships, a sudden choice. It can be a sudden choice in like quitting a job too. It's like, take this job and shove it kind of thing. Like, I'm doing everything, not getting any of the benefits. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is this working for me? Why am I doing this? So you can kind of feel like you're burning yourself to the ground here a little bit with this, this tower energy, burning yourself to the ground. And that can feel like it's all over. There can be this sense of relief, Fool, like I've got nothing now. I'm just burning it to the ground. And it can feel like that. But remember what I said about the regeneration, that it brings in the nutrients needed for a new beginning. And I feel like you have a direction that you want to go in. This 10 of Wands, putting down the burden, putting this down. This says to me you've made the choice to move away from a manipulative person or a situation that has been not to your benefit, not loving, not kind. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to balance myself. I'm going to move away from old mindsets. This is like super sudden change that is going to bring you in the direction of the right thing. 10 of Pentacles. It's going to bring you in the direction that you're wanting to go. The Cancer energy is here, and the 4 of Cups. So some of you may be taking another look at a situation that you have wanted to go in and been focusing on the stuff that you're going to get rid of. And the Ace of Cups is up here saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. Remember this fantasy or this dream that you wanted to create? You can do it. You can do it now, because this fated, destined moment in time. Get this. I think I talked about this yesterday. North Node and South Node in Aries and Libra, respectively, 29 degrees. The new moon in Cancer, 29 degrees. The Pluto in retrograde, 29 degrees. 29 degrees is a karmic degree. All of the dominoes are lined up. And all of the dominoes are lined up. So the Tower moment happens when you make a decision to go toward your future. Instead of trying to fix the present, trying to fix a certain situation, you're going to go toward the future. All right, something that's balanced for you. Instead of trying to live in this cycle of insanity, you're like, let me try something else. I mean, that sounds really simple when I say it. Simple, but not easy. Right? Simple, but not easy. The 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, no more third party, right? 7 of Cups. What do I choose? What do I choose? 4 of Pentacles. I'm holding back. Queen of Swords. Suddenly I see. Suddenly I see the path. Suddenly I see. And this does make me feel like the old way of choosing is over, right? Like 10 of Swords. It's not coming back. Larry Bird is not walking through that door. NBA references. Wow, Rick Pitino references. All right, for those of you who have no idea who that is, never mind. It's not important. So the 7 of Cups here, I just feel like there is a new way of doing things. The 3 of Pentacles is very much about becoming the master of something. And you do have to remove the visions. You do have to remove the kind of like open-ended choice. Like I could just choose anything. No, I really feel like there's a direction here that this is very clear to me. This feels very muddled. And I almost feel like the Tower is coming along and blowing apart the muddled thinking. Because really, there's nothing muddled about doing everything in a relationship. There's nothing muddled about being in a toxic environment. And so you know it, but it's like, I don't want to admit it or I don't want to say it out loud. But I just feel like the Tower here makes me happy because it's like we're blowing up the lack of clarity. All right, we're blowing up the lack of clarity. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. If this is your reading and you're trying to make a hard decision right now, there's a link below if you want to continue on. Pathfinders, let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.